If you sleep less, you eat more. It's just that simple. Getting enough sleep helps you to make better eating choices and is an important tool to help you to win the battle against weight gain. Oh, hi. Today we're diving into the wonderful world of sleep. That's right, we're talking about the importance of those blissful hours of shut-eye and how you can improve your sleep habits. So grab your favorite blanket, cozy up, and let's unlock the secrets to better sleep together. Before we jump into sleep habits, let's first understand why sleep is so important to begin with. First things first, sleep isn't just downtime for our bodies, it's when the magic happens. You see, when we're snoozing away, our body is hard at work repairing tissues, regulating hormones, and boosting our immune system. It's like hitting the reset button on your body every single night. But wait, there's more. Our brains are also incredibly busy while we're catching those Z's. Think of sleep as sort of a mental recharge station. It's during sleep that our brains process emotions and clear out toxins. Ever notice how much clearer you feel after a good night's sleep? That's your brain saying, thanks for the recharge. And let's not forget about our mood and mental well-being. I'm sure we've all experienced the crankiness that comes with sleepless nights. Sleep plays a crucial role in regulating our emotions and managing stress. So if you want to keep that smile on your face and those stress levels in check, prioritizing sleep is key. Now here's the kicker. Sleep doesn't just impact our physical health and our mental well-being, it also affects our cognitive function. That's right, sleep is like brain fuel. It's during sleep that our brains consolidate learning, enhance problem-solving skills, and boost creativity. So it turns out, sleep just might be that secret weapon that you've been missing out on. Sleep loss also leads to unhealthy food choices. Straight up, the more you sleep, the better you eat. Skimping on sleep also reinforces bad eating habits, making it more likely that you'll make unhealthy food choices. When you get more sleep, it will increase leptin, which will prevent mindless eating and overeating. Now, I believe it's no coincidence that as obesity rates have skyrocketed, the rate of sleep deprivation has also risen dramatically. In a study done by the journal Sleep, they looked at two groups of participants. The first group had 4 nights of normal sleep, about 8.5 hours. The second group had restricted sleep, about 4.5 hours. The second sleep-deprived group was unable to resist snacks such as cookies, candy, and chips, even though just 2 hours before, they'd consumed a meal that supplied 90% of their daily caloric needs. Additionally, they ate nearly twice as much fat as the group that slept for 8 hours. The effects of sleep loss and appetite were most powerful in the late afternoon and the early evening, times when snacking has been linked to weight gain. The researchers also found that sleep deprivation boosts the pleasure and satisfaction gained from eating. Not getting enough shut-eye leads to eating more high-carb, high-fat foods and high-sugar foods when you're tired. I know it does for me because when I'm tired, I crave carbs. So if you want to create healthier eating habits, you need to take the amount and quality of sleep into account. This can't be ignored. Sleep often gets pushed to the back burner, but adequate sleep is a necessity. If you sleep less, you eat more. It's just that simple. Getting enough sleep helps you to make better eating choices and is an important tool to help you to win the battle against weight gain. So there you have it, the importance of sleep in a nutshell. From boosting physical health to making smarter food choices to sharpening our minds, sleep truly is the ultimate superpower. But fear not, if you're struggling to get those quality Z's, I've got you covered. Now let's dive in to how to improve your sleep habits so that you can unlock the restful nights that you've been dreaming of. Hey, before we go any further, don't forget to hit subscribe and smash that like button so that you don't miss out when I drop new videos. All right, so tip number 1, establish a regular sleep pattern. First and foremost, try to establish a regular sleep pattern going to bed and waking at the same time every day. Consistency is key when it comes to sleep. By going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, you're helping to regulate your body's internal clock, making it easier to fall asleep and wake up feeling refreshed. Here's the important thing. Make sure to stick to your routine even on weekends. Yes, I know it can be tempting to sleep in on Saturdays and Sundays. It definitely is for me, but disrupting your sleep schedule can throw off your body's internal clock and make it harder to fall asleep come Sunday night. And we all hate trying to fall asleep on a Sunday night.
So try to stick to your regular bedtime and wake up time as much as possible. Your body will thank you for it. All right, tip number 2, cut yourself off from the kitchen about 2 hours before bedtime. Don't throw anything at me, but ice cream, candy, or chips, look, I get it. They may be whispering your name, but you're better off reaching for a banana instead, which has the muscle-relaxing nutrients potassium and magnesium. So I want you to pair that with some nuts so that your blood sugar is nice and stable before your head hits the pillow. Nuts like walnuts and pistachios are great sources of sleep-inducing melatonin. Nuts and seeds, especially pumpkin seeds, as well as bananas, contain sleep-inducing tryptophan. Yes, the tryptophan that makes you fall asleep after Thanksgiving. You also want to munch on some tart cherries. Tart cherries are one of the few natural foods that contain sleep-regulating hormone melatonin, the chemical that helps to control your body's internal clock. If you want me to create a video on some of the best foods for sleep, let me know in the comments. Tip number 3 is to create a wind down routine. Just like a fine wine needs time to breathe, your brain needs time to unwind before calling it a night. 30 minutes before bed, here's what I want you to do. Start a ritual that clears your mind and the clutter from the day. Turn all the lights down low, light some candles, and have a bath or curl into bed with a book 30 minutes before you nod off. This will help to increase the sleep-regulating hormone melatonin in your body. Tip number 4, last call for alcohol. Look, I love wine as much as the next gal, but please avoid it before bedtime. Alcohol of any kind is horrible for sleep. It metabolizes quickly in your system, causing you to wake up multiple times during the night. Tip number 5, avoid drinking coffee after 2 p.m. Look, I love me some coffee, probably more than anyone on this earth. However, I notice that if I have it after 2 p.m., I'll be tossing and turning all night. Now, although the length of time you should avoid coffee before bed isn't an exact science, most experts agree that about 6 hours before bedtime is best. Now, there's some research that suggests coffee has a half-life of 3 to 5 hours. The effects of caffeine are measured by its half-life, which is the time it takes for your body to eliminate half of the caffeine. The remaining caffeine can stay in your body for a long time. Research has also shown that caffeine interferes with circadian melatonin rhythms, delaying the onset of sleep if consumed close to bedtime. Circadian rhythms are physiological patterns like our sleep-wake cycle that operate on a 24-hour clock. Tip number 6, drink some tea, but just make sure that it's decaf. My favorites are a hot cup of chamomile or even turmeric tea. Both make me feel incredibly calm, but I think my favorite is lavender tea. Some research also supports that lavender can promote relaxation and enhance sleep quality. There's also valerian tea. There's not a ton of research or understanding of how it actually works, but some studies show that valerian root may help to ease symptoms of anxiety and improve your sleep quality. Tip number 7, minimize light and hot temperatures during sleep. This is an important one. Create a sleep-friendly environment. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary for sleep, cool, dark, and quiet. If your room is too hot, let's say above 75 degrees, it can affect your sleep. Some research has found that exposure to heat during the night increases wakefulness and decreases slow wave sleep and rapid eye movement. So make sure to lower that thermostat before you go to bed. Tip number 8, exercise. Exercise is the best way to ensure a restful night's sleep. A study in the journal Mental Health and Physical Activity showed that sleeplessness decreased by 65% for participants who exercise about 20 minutes a day. And there you have it, your ultimate guide to establishing the perfect sleep routine. By following these simple steps, you'll be well on your way to enjoying sweet dreams and waking up feeling refreshed and rejuvenated every morning. So your homework is to choose one of these tips. I don't want you to do everything. Choose one of these tips to sleep better at night because sleep is so important to your health. Let me know in the comments which one of these sleep tips you'll use to improve your sleep. Also, don't forget to hit subscribe and hit the like button so I can help more people just like you.